All right, so we have a 59-year-old woman who presents with pain and swelling of the face that began yesterday. She states that the symptoms began abruptly with fever and chills. Physical exam reveals bright red, indurated skin in a malar distribution. The skin has a peau d'orange appearance. What is the most likely diagnosis? All right, so answer choices are A, erysipelas, B, rosacea, C, scarlet fever, D, systemic lupus erythematosus. So this is a great question. It's pretty straightforward though. Our lead in is what is the most likely diagnosis. So we need to dissect the information that's given to us and come up with the most likely diagnosis here. So we have a 59-year-old woman, and a couple of the key points here, the reveals are the pain and swelling began on her face, and it began yesterday. So it's very acute in onset. And remember, on board exams, every word matters. Words that are part of the questions matter, and words that are not part of the question matters. And so we're given that this begins abruptly with fever and chills, okay? That's something that may distinguish some of the answer choices. And on exam, what we're seeing is this bright red indurated skin, okay, in a malar distribution. So those are the key findings. This peau d'orange appearance is relevant. So we're going to start with rosacea. Answer choice B. Well, rosacea certainly is erythema in a malar distribution. However, there's definitely not going to be a prodrome of fever and chills associated with it. And that's more of a subacute process. So we're going to cross off rosacea here. Scarlet fever, answer choice C, typically caused by it's a strep infection. So you may have a sandpaper. Whenever you read sandpaper, feeling type rash, typically maybe on the chest. It also has circumoral sparing. Think scarlet fever. We don't see any of that in this question, so I'm going to cross off answer choice C. So that leads us with lupus. Well, lupus, we know, right? Anytime I hear malar distribution, right, we think lupus. We think butterfly rash. However, lupus is the rash associated with lupus is not going to be abrupt in onset, and it's not going to be indurated, right? You're not going to have that peau d'orange appearance. And so we're going to cross off systemic lupus erythematosus. And that leads us with erysipelas. So erysipelas is one of these rashes that, due to an infectious process, typically beta hemolytic strep, you're going to get an abrupt onset of fever, chills, malaise. Patients could look pretty good with it. They don't necessarily have to look very sick, but the rash is intense erythematous, and it's like a plaque on their face, very well demarcated, and it's tender to palpation, and that is important, or that's something that you'll see clinically. It involves the upper dermis and the superficial lymphatics, whereas cellulitis involves more of a deeper dermis and a subcutaneous fat, and that's why in ultrasound you get that cobblestone-like appearance for cellulitis and not erysipelas. With that, we're going to go with answer choice A here, erysipelas, and sure enough, that is the correct answer. Hey everyone, before you go, if you're interested in your own QBank, whether you are an MD or DO, a PA, or an MP, simply go to roshreview.com and sign up for a free trial. See if Rosh Review's content is right for you. Keep learning, keep working hard, and always have a sense of mission about your work. Now is your time. This is Dr. Adam Rosh signing off.